The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
I don't know if you guys can hear.
You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstead, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
And of course, guys and girls, we are drinking here, so this is a mature video. Mature. Straightforward. Heck yeah. You know what? I gotta buy one of those. No, look at I already have the Foxhound shirts, but I should probably buy some more of those. Buy a few Metal Gear Solid shirts. Previous operations. You know, just to be very, very straightforward, a lot of people don't know how or why what's going on in the game. A long time ago, when this game came out, it did not have this part of, as far as I remember, it did not have previous operations. And previous operations actually explains how Snake got inside the submarine and how he was, like, fucking captured from his cabin. So, I think it was Metal Gear Solid 2 Solid Snake. Yeah, and then it goes a little bit into how this game begins, but it doesn't, like, this, it didn't tell you that a long-ass time ago, as far as I remember. Okay, 1999, the world was facing an energy crisis. It was obvious that the supply of petroleum would run out faster than expected. However, the development of an alternate energy resource is far from completion. The price of petroleum has skyrocketed and the world economy is in confusion. The 21st century was expected to be one of chaos. Oh shit! I pressed the wrong button. One man's invention changed the entire situation at a I can't say that word the right way. I'm just gonna pronounce it. A quiche. I'm just gonna say quiche genius and biologist Dr. Kilo Marv invented Oilix, a microorganism that refines petroleum to produce a highly purified form of petroleum. The world was filled with hope upon the discovery of this messiah to solve the energy crisis, but at the same time, the world entered a time of tension. Regarding this new. Oh man, I fucking suck. Algae? Whatever. Whatever it's trying to say. Just when the whole world's attention was drawn to Oilix and Dr. Marv, he was abducted by someone and disappeared. Nations began investigations immediately, and the name soon appeared: Zanzibar Island. Zanzibar land was a democratic military regime that suddenly appeared in Central Asia in 1997. When their uprising took place, the CIS army formed around Russia sent a suppressive unit immediately. Zanzibar land resisted by gathering a band of mercenaries from nations around the world and fortifying most of its land. As a result, the CIS army was repeatedly defeated, and Zanzibar land declared its independence due to the active role mercenaries played. This war was called the Mercenary War, and Zanzibar land was referred to as a armed fortress nation, a military nation with a group of strong mercenaries surrounded by a tough fortress. According to the latest information, Zanzibar supposedly was armed with nuclear weapons. The whole scenario was crystal clear. By obtaining Oilix in addition to nuclear weapons, Zanzibar land was trying to establish its economic and military superiority over the entire world. Concerned about the situation, the United States ordered Roy Campbell, Commander-in-Chief of High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound, to rescue Dr. Marv. Campbell was a former member of Foxhound. He brought back Solid Snake, the man who single-handedly brought down the armed fortress nation of Outer Heaven 4 years ago, and asked Snake to bring back both Dr. Marv and Oilix, successfully infiltrating Zanzibar land, and with the help of CIA agent Hori and others, Snake was able to go deep into the fortress and meet again. Oh shit! I just lost where I was reading. Hori and others, Snake was able to go deep into the fortress and meet again with Dr. Petrovic, the chief engineer of Metal Gear in Outer Heaven. He too was abducted to Zanzibar land and was forced to develop another Metal Gear. He told the surprised Snake of an even more shocking fact. Big Boss, the man Snake had defeated at Outer Heaven, turned out to be the general commander of Zanzibar land. Snake rescued Dr. Petrovic in cooperation with Natasha, Dr. Marv's guard and former. I can't say it right. But look at this. Just by reading this, now you know where that lady Natasha fits. Like, there's a lady that does nuclear things in this game, and you can contact her by codec. That's that chick. But she never came back after Metal Gear Solid 1. She was... Where was she after that? You only got to see her one time. Like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I should play the older Metal Gear Solid games I have for PlayStation 2. I'm playing the Legacy Collection right now. And this tells a lot of storyboard, as well as before this game starts. So that's why I'm reading it. Just to tell you again. So let's move forward. International secret police agent and then headed for the confinement facility deep in the fortress to save Dr. Marv. When Petrovich and Natasha crossed the narrow suspension bridge over the deep valley, a missile blew the bridge away. Natasha flew into the air because of the explosion. While unable to do anything to save Natasha, Snake started hearing a well-known voice. Hey, Snake, we are good buddies. Maybe I'm wrong about Natasha, but it's almost as... Maybe I'm right, I don't know. Sorry if I'm wrong. Hey, Snake, we are good buddies. I can't let you go. Just leave this place at once. Gray Fox saw Snake.
Give me that one.
It's cold.
So is that one.
Okay. I gave her a cold one. She gave me a colder one. Okay. Your buddies can let you go. Just leave this place at once. Gray Fox Snake saw Gray Fox controlling Metal Gear, the best soldier in Foxhound, who, after the fall of Outer Heaven, disappeared as if he followed Big Boss, losing Natasha in front of his eyes and letting Petrovic get taken away. Snake screamed, "Fox, I will not give up." After a series of deadly battles with mercenaries, Snake finally made it to Dr. Marv's confinement facility. However, he arrived too late. He saw Dr. Marv's corpse and Petrovic, who could do nothing but just stand there. Petrovic told Snake that Dr. Marv could not withstand the repeat tortures because of heart problems. Snake then received an emergency call from Hori. The information she supplied was very shocking. Petrovic had been voluntarily visiting Zanzibar land to develop Metal Gear. The abduction of Dr. Marv was conducted under the directions of Petrovic himself. After the truth came out, Petrovic attacked Snake, but Snake easily put an end to him and obtained the structural plan of Olix. While trying to escape, Snake was confronted by Metal Gear again, controlled by Gray Fox. The whatever. Battle took place in the underground base. Snake finally succeeded in destroying Metal Gear. However, Gray Fox did not submit and challenged Snake to the final battle in the midst of the minefield. Now, this part of the entire story is so fucking good. If you would to imagine it, yeah, it's gonna be fucking badass once you see it in a brand new Metal Gear game. Okay, challenge Snake to follow. In the midst of the battle, minefield, Snake and Fox fought without any weapons and fist to fist duel involving no hatred or murder intent. During that weird moment of purity, the two were bound by forces transcending words and emotion. Snake won the tough but pure battle against Gray Fox. However, there still was someone else Snake had to fight, Big Boss. Just like 4 years ago at Outer Heaven, Big Boss was waiting for Snake. One who has experienced the tension of the battle can never leave the battlefield. I am the one giving you something to live for, and that is war. Snake was infuriated at the arrogant Big Boss. There is only one battle I have to fight, to free myself from you. To shatter the nightmare, Big Boss, I will kill you. With the structural plan of Oilix, Snake and Hori escaped from Zanzibar land in a rescue helicopter. Snake once again saved the world. However, there was no smile on his face. Big Boss' last words kept ringing in Snake's head. Whoever wins our battle does not end. The loser is freed from the battlefield, but the winner must remain there. and the survivor must live his life as a warrior until he dies. Snake then disappeared into the whitelands of Alaska alone. Yeah, there is a writing about that, and I think I have to earn it. That's why it doesn't say the prologue thing right here. Yeah, that's what I think is going on. But what we're gonna do is go to is where I remember we earn it or something.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel.
That's no way to greet an old war buddy, Snake.
What do you want from me?
I just invited you here so we could have a talk.
Invited? That's what you call sending armed soldiers after me?
Sorry if they were a little rough with you. But we've got a serious situation here. Only you can get us out of it.
I'm retired from Foxhound. You're not my commander anymore, and I don't have to take orders from you or anyone else.
You will take these orders. I know it.
Excuse me.
Who's this?
Dr. Naomi Hunter. She's chief of Foxhound's medical staff and an expert in gene therapy.
Are you military?
No, civilian. I've been sent here from ATGC. Pleasure to meet you, Snake. Don't worry, this injection won't hurt a bit.
What's the shot for?
What's wrong? You don't like shots?
Snake, listen up. It all went down 5 hours ago. Heavily armed soldiers occupied Shadow Moses Island, a remote island off the coast of Alaska.
What soldiers?
Next Generation Special Forces, led by members of Unit Foxhound. They've presented Washington with a single demand, and they say that if it isn't met, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
A nuclear weapon?
I'm afraid so. You see, the island is the site of a secret nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Foxhound hijacking a nuclear weapon?
Now you understand how serious the situation is. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. They're both being held as hostages.
Those are some heavy-duty hostages.
Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to launch a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do. Any questions, Snake?
Questions? I haven't even said whether I'd accept this mission.
Well, you can make up your mind after you hear more about the situation.
That's the legacy. Yeah, it's the legacy. Yeah, see, I would love to buy another box set of this, but have it kept inside a box and not open it. I'm kind of thinking I should just begin the game.
Colonel, I don't work for the government anymore. Let me go back to Twin Lakes.
Why, Snake? Is your life in Alaska all that great?
There's a dog sled race this week. Next Saturday, I have to be in Anchorage.
The Iditarod? The longest sled race in the world? When did you become a dog musher?
Right now, my 50 Huskies are my only family. I've got to take care of them.
Yeah.
Don't worry about your dogs.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, Snake, but this vessel is headed for the Bering Sea. There's no room for debate.
I told you, even if I do owe you, I don't owe anything to this army or this country.
You will accept this assignment.
Why should I be stupid enough to do that? I'm no patriot.
Snake, there's enough dirt in your file from your days as an agent to keep you in the stockade until you're a very old man.
Oh, I see. Blackmail.
No, Snake. I prefer to look at it as helping you come to a decision more easily. But anyway, I know you better than that. you'd take this assignment even without the threat.
Why do you say that?
You're a natural-born soldier. You're not the grow old gracefully type. It's the same for all of us who've seen real action. The only place we can feel truly alive is on the battlefield. I'm a soldier too. I know those feelings of powerlessness, frustration that you feel every day. You've tried to play the Boy Scout out there in Alaska, but you can't race dogs in the snow forever. Why don't you come back to us and be a soldier again?
You think my life is some kind of a joke?
Snake, I just want to give you back your purpose in life.
Well, like I was saying, there is some dialogue. Not dialogue. There's a bunch of writing about where he was in. I don't know. Let's go to a new game. I'm just gonna save over the thing I have up on my PS2. Let's just go to. Since maybe I should just do normal. Let's do normal. Man, before David Hayter gets too fucking old, they're gonna have to fucking photo shoot him to play that part of Solid Snake. They're gonna have to do it soon. Or, you know, they could do something David does in the videos.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it.
Actually, this
I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
maybe I have to beat the game first to earn it. I remember it being on.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
really talk about what Snake up. The fucking soldiers in the chopper fucking break into his house and grab him, and he fought against them. Started on the first game, Metal Gear. I think that's where they need to start the game at. First that one.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Hey, did I just
Nothing.
fix something?
I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you. He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
That means maybe I should.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
Fucking.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I like playing.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Surveillance camera?
surveillance.
It's okay. I'm kind of excited. I probably should have picked one up. Like one of those PS2s already, so I can play all games on PS1. It's supposed to go like that the first time.
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere. They must need a lot of power to run the base. There's probably a diesel generator somewhere. And since generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that too. You're not gonna believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
Bible study link. What Bible study? I didn't know. I'll attend next time. I didn't know if there was Bible study. It's Saturday. There's no Bible study on Saturday. Tell you the honest truth, I have been doing Bible studies this entire week. Today, there isn't any. There's not supposed to be. Waiting for the minister. He was active 2 minutes ago. Bible link is open. Oh my gosh, let me see. If it's Saturday, there's no Bible study. That was a while ago. And I'm doing a stream right now. What the heck? I didn't know there was a Bible study. What? Yeah, I just got a message from the minister. He said there's a Bible study, but the thing is, it's Saturday. And I don't know if there was
What's up, Snake?
I gotta get dressed for this. Right now.
Snake, remember what the Gaul said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China. But I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
Until now.